Are we good?
We're good now.
Does it just start? Like, do you get the countdown?
I got like a 5-4. No, nothing.
I got a 5 and then. All right, guys, what's up? Welcome into the Cannonballs podcast. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Dan Cannon. Co-hosting with me today is
Your boy Jake Mother effing Bulls on the mic 1-2, and Dane. We're on week 2 of football, baby.
week 2, and I'm excited. You know, a lot of things happen in week 1. Hopefully, a lot of teams can bounce back in week 2, my team being one of them. And hopefully, some teams like your team can keep it rolling. So, guys, if you haven't already, check out our Power Rankings episode. We break down Monday night's game. We go team by team in our Power Rankings based off of week 1. Try not to react to that too much. It is based off of week 1. We go week by week. But let's get into it. Follow us on our Instagram here. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Jake, you have anything to add before we get going?
Yeah, so we're going to do Thursday through Monday night. We're going to do them all because we forgot to do Thursday night on our last episode.
I think it works out better, actually, if we do all the games in one episode, personally.
Screw it. Let's do it. Let's keep it to doing that. So yeah, we're going to go Thursday through Monday. I'm going to give you guys who I picked in my early predictions, and then I might change it based on, last week, based on how I feel this week. Things are always changing in the NFL. But with that being said, let's get into the Thursday night matchup, Dane, and we have a rematch of week 2 last year. Except these teams played on Monday night last year, but they're playing on Thursday night this year. We have the Vikings traveling to the Philadelphia Eagles. I guess I'll go first.
Go for it.
Yeah, I originally picked the Eagles to win this one, and I'm going to stick with it. Even though they kind of played an off game, I guess, for the Eagles, so did the Vikings. The Vikings do not impress me with that defense. It could be a higher scoring game, but I still think the Eagles are elite on both sides of the ball. So I'm going the Eagles here, and they have the home field advantage.
Yeah, I'm going to go Eagles as well. I think that this isn't going to be as big of a blowout as it was last year. At least I hope it's not. I hope it's more competitive. So. We never know. But I'm going to go Eagles, home team. I just think that they have a better roster all around. So, yeah, give me the Eagles.
All right. Let's get into the first games of Sunday, 10 o'clock slate. First game I have is the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to the Buffalo Bills. Raiders came off a gritty win against the Broncos, division opponent, and the Bills just lost a gritty one against the New York Jets against a division opponent. I originally picked the Bills to win this game, and I think they bounce back, man. They're going to want to bounce back after that ugly performance. I think Josh Allen probably has one of his better games. At least I hope so. I hope he bounces back. This Raiders defense is not the Jets defense. I think the Raiders have enough weapons to keep it competitive, but I'm still going to go the Bills here.
I'm going to go Bills as well. It is in Buffalo. They're going to have home field advantage. That stadium's going to go crazy. Bills Mafia all the way. I think the Bills are going to want to come out and get some revenge from losing week 1. So I just think that the Bills have a better quarterback. I think that they have all the offensive weapons. Defense should be stacked. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be competitive. Weather's not going to play too much of a factor in this game. It's not going to be cold. So that could play into the advantage of the Raiders. And, they can do some things, but I'm just going to go with the Bills. I like Josh Allen a lot more than I like Jimmy G. So give me the Bills.
All right. Our third game we're talking about on Sunday. We have the 1-0 Baltimore Ravens traveling to the 0-1 Cincinnati Bengals. I'll let you take this one away.
I think this one's going to be tough. These teams usually play each other really tough, but I'm going to go home field advantage again, not to just say that that's the only reason. I think Joe Burrow has a bounce back game. I think he had to knock some of the rust off from missing the preseason training camp, all that stuff. I think that they have a much better performance. I think it'll be a close game. I just think that the Bengals defense should be able to do enough in this game as well in a close game. So give me the Bengals.
Oh, this one's tough for me, man. Bengals didn't look good at all last week. Ravens, they didn't look that great. I originally picked the Ravens to win this one. I'm tempted to change it because I do think Joe Burrow, like, he can't play two games like that in a row. Otherwise, it's going to be a long season for them. I mean, if they get 2 games behind already to the Ravens, that's going to be an uphill climb for them. So, with that being said, I'm going to change from my early prediction and go with the Bengals as well.
Okay. I like it.
All right. Next game on the list. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. We got the Kansas City Chiefs, who just lost, traveling to the Jacksonville Jaguars, who just beat the Colts.
Rematch of the division opponent.
My early predictions in the offseason, I picked the Jags to win this one. Chiefs are getting keep wanting to call
Chris
him
Jones.
Deion Jones. Yeah, they're getting Chris Jones back. I don't think they're going to get Travis Kelce back. I haven't really heard anything, but I heard he's, progressing.
He's got like a bone bruise, hyperextended knee, whatever it is.
Yeah, so this one's really tough because, like Joe Burrow, I don't expect Pat Mahomes to want to be down 0-2. I don't think it's been done in his career as a Chief. So I do think they're gonna bounce back, but the Jags are good, man. Damn, dude. I'm just gonna stick with it. I'm gonna go with the Jags here. I'm kind of what's the word?
Reluctant.
Reluctant. Thank you. It's late. I'm kind of reluctant to take the Jags, but I want to believe that they're gonna take that next step. So I'm gonna stick with the Jags pick.
I'm actually going to go with you. I'm going to go Jags as well. I love their receiving core compared to the Chiefs right now. And if Travis Kelce does miss another week, I do not trust any receiver on the Chiefs to go up against this Jacksonville Jaguar defense and offense. I think Trevor Lawrence is progressing in his tier mark of quarterback play. I think that he's getting near the top echelon of quarterbacks. I think he's top 15 for sure, top 10 probably right now. They have weapons all over the place. They're at home. I'm going to go Jags.
All right. Next game on the 10 o'clock slate, we have the 0-1 Chargers facing the 0-1 Tennessee Titans. Who do you got, Dane?
Oh, man. This one's tough. We didn't really get to see how this Chargers rush defense was going to look just because the Miami Dolphins pass offense just obliterated them. I'm not as concerned with the weapons that the Tennessee Titans have on offense, especially in the receiving core. Derrick Henry is always a problem. I think that the Chargers defense will bounce back a little bit, but by how much, I have no idea. Titans have a great defense. They are at home. It's going to be a dogfight. Last year, the Chargers barely etched them out. They won by a field goal in the last seconds of the game. So it could be another dog match. It could be another close score game. I'm going to go with my Chargers, though. I liked what I saw offensively. And if Ryan Tannehill keeps playing the way that he has been playing, I think that the Chargers defense can have a bounce back performance. So I'm going to go Chargers.
Yeah, I originally picked the Chargers to win this game. I'm going to stick with it. I was pretty impressed with the Chargers on both sides of the ball. I think they definitely need to fix some things on the defensive side, but I still think they made plays last week. This is not the Miami Dolphins, especially with Ryan Tannehill at quarterback. They're very one-dimensional. All they need to do is lock up D-Hop and then, make Ryan Tannehill make a mistake. The thing that has me kind of worried is we don't really know what the status of Austin Eckler is. I think that he should be fine. The way Joshua Kelly was running last week was pretty impressive. However, this is a way better.
I say it's a better defense, especially the defensive line. I think
than
Jalen
Miami.
Phillips is better than a lot of the. It's tough, man. I think Tennessee's defensive line's nasty. I really do.
Yeah, I think they might struggle to run a little bit more in this game.
Agreed.
And
I
Justin
definitely
Herbert
don't
could
think that
have,
they're definitely not rushing for 200 yards. I'll tell you that much.
yeah. So Justin Herbert could have a hell of a performance this week. So it's going to be a close one, I think. But I think the Chargers are a better team. So yeah, I'm going to go the Chargers as well.
All right.
All right, next game we have. This one's kind of interesting. We have the Green Bay Packers facing the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. And I originally picked the Packers to win this game. I'm very tempted to take the Atlanta Falcons here. Granted, the Falcons did just play the Panthers. Nothing super special over there. The Packers have a good defense, but they probably won't have Aaron Jones this week. And I think the Falcons are a much, much tougher opponent than the Bears. That run game is elite by the Falcons. However, if the Packers can shut that run game down and make the Falcons throw that ball, it might get ugly. Damn, dude. I don't think I'm going to do it. I just convinced myself to stick with my Packers pick. I'm going to go Packers here.
I'm going to go with the Falcons. I liked what I saw defensively. I think that they are much better than the Bears defensively. I think that, like you already mentioned, they have a great running attack, and I think that they can bleed the clock. I think that the defense can make plays. I think Jordan Love is still growing into the role. If he has a great performance against the Falcons, he's, I think, better than we give him credit for. I don't think that the Falcons have a top tier defense by any means, but I think that it's above average this year. I think that it looks good. I think that they have pieces all over the place. So I'm going to go with the Falcons. I think that they can do enough to run out the clock, and I think the defense steps up. So give me the Falcons.
All right. Our first
Split.
I'm gonna need to win that one. You're up by one game on me, so I'm gonna have to take that one from you. Our next game, this one should be interesting. We got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to the Detroit Lions. One team had a really good game. One team did not. Who do you got, Dane?
I think this game's going to be close. I think Seattle plays better than they did last week. At least I hope they do. But I'm going to go with the Lions. I think that I saw enough from them with the character development, playing for Campbell, offensive side of the ball. I think that the Lions have one of the best offensive lines in the entire NFL. I liked what I saw from Jahmyr Gibbs. Amon-Ra's that guy. Seattle defense could play a lot better this game than they did last week against the Rams. But I think Amon-Ra also has the potential to have like 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. So there's 2 different sides of it. I like what I see from the Lions defensive side of the ball. And I think that the Lions and Rams, I had very similarly defensively. So if the Rams can do it, why can't the Lions? So give me the Lions.
I originally picked the Lions to win this game in my early predictors. I'm going to stick with it. I think the Rams smacked the Seahawks down, and I think the Lions have a better defense. I think they have more players, at least more known players. They have a better offensive line. They have better weapons. And it's in Detroit, and the Lions fans showed up to Kansas City. You best believe.
Yes, they did.
The Lions fans are going to be bumping in that Detroit field. Man, if the Seahawks can go 0-2, I would be ecstatic. So yeah, I'm going to go Lions here.
All right.
Next game. What do we got? Okay. Rookie quarterback versus rookie quarterback. We got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to the Houston Texans. Let's see. I originally picked the Texans to win this one. I'm going to change it. I really did like what I saw from Anthony Richardson. This could be enjoyed what I saw from the Colts defense against a good team in the Jags. I think, yeah, man, I don't know. I just really, they kind of answered all my questions about the Colts with Anthony Richardson. If he can keep this up, I think he continues to do it if he's healthy. He has like a bone bruise or something in his knee. Sometimes that takes players out. If he's not playing, I will probably pick the Texans, but I'm going to take the Colts here.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm going to take the Colts as well, as long as Anthony Richardson plays. I think that they just had a much better performance week 1. Granted, that doesn't always transition into week 2, but I like what I saw from the defense. I like what I saw from the Texans defense in the first half as well, but I like what I saw from Anthony Richardson, Michael Pittman. So I'm gonna go Colts. I'm gonna ride with you on that one.
All right. Next game should be an awesome game. We have the Chicago Bears traveling to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who do you got, Dane?
Give me the Bucks. I mean, the Bucks played better than I thought. The Bears kind of played what I was afraid they would play like. I was hoping that the Bears would outperform what I expected them to, but they didn't. They kind of played down to the level that I thought they would. Defense just didn't look improved. Offense, Justin Fields still continues to make a couple boneheaded plays here and there. I think they have the potential. I think the Bears could possibly bounce back, but give me Tampa. I like the way Baker played.
Yeah, I picked the Bears to win this game. Unfortunately, I agree 100% with you. They played exactly like we hoped they wouldn't. And the Bucks have a defense, man. If they force Justin Fields to throw it, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of his throwing ability. And Baker Mayfield was very competent last week. So, yeah, I got the Bucks as well.
All right. Moving along. I think we're on the 1 o'clock slate now. I think that was all of the 10 o'clock slates.
Yes, we are. Might as well get into the first one. We got the 49ers traveling to the Los Angeles Rams, both 1-0. I'm not going to complicate this one. I know the Rams had a great win against the Seahawks. I'm taking the 49ers. The 49ers aren't the Seahawks. They're elite. And, it's a divisional opponent. I could see possibly the Rams giving them a fight, maybe making it close, but it's unlikely for me. They're elite on both sides of the ball. And the 49ers have swept the Rams 3 years in a row, minus that NFC championship. So, yeah, I think the streak continues. So I got the 49ers.
Yeah, I'm going to go 49ers as well. I think that the defense is top tier for a reason. I think the Rams will actually make it competitive in the first half, but I think that Shanahan's just going to come up with a great scheme and game plan throughout the second half, and it'll kind of roll. I think that they'll figure it out, but I think that the Rams will make it competitive in the first half. There is a chance that they could make it competitive the whole game, and it could be closer than we give them credit for, but I am going to go 49ers as well.
All right. This one, god damn, they know how to make some good games. This one's going to be a barn burner. We got the New York Giants traveling to the Arizona Cardinals. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Take it away, Dane.
I'm going to surprise some people. I'm going Cardinals.
I don't blame you.
I think that the Giants... I think the Giants will probably end up pulling it out. But if the Cardinals defense plays like it did against Washington, I think that they have a chance. And Arizona, it is at home. I just did not see anything that I liked from the Giants week 1. Maybe they just took the week off. Maybe they come to play this week. Who knows? It's very likely. But I'm going to go Cardinals in an upset.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wasn't impressed at all in the slightest, any way, shape, or form by the Giants. With that being said, I'm reluctantly going to take the Giants. I think they have a bounce back performance. I think they are better than the Cardinals. They should beat the Cardinals If they don't, they have some serious problems. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Giants.
Okay.
All right, next game. Who do we got? Oh, this one would have been more exciting,
Yeah.
but
I was thinking the same thing.
it should be a very interesting game. We got the Jets traveling to the Dallas Cowboys, and what I think is
This is going to be a good defensive battle if you like defensive games.
Yeah, this is like a top 3 defense versus the number 1 offense or defense, in my opinion, or number 2 defense. Take your pick. I'll take this one away. I originally picked the Cowboys to win this one, and especially now that Aaron Rodgers is not there, I think that crazy good defense. I was thinking about picking up a defense in my other leagues with Aaron Rodgers because I thought Aaron Rodgers would be there. With Zach Wilson, I'm letting them play, baby. Let it ride. Let it ride, baby. I'm going Cowboys here. I do think it's a low-scoring game, though.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys as well. I think that they get maybe 3 interceptions on Zach Wilson. I mean, if there was another quarterback in there, even if it was Jacoby Brissett, I think this would be a lot more competitive. But with Zach Wilson and the turnover-worthy plays that he has, Dallas's defense should be able to win this one without even the offense stepping foot on the field. So I'm going Dallas.
I just want to say this real quick. The Dallas defense might be good, like elite, but their stats are going to be hella inflated with their first 3 games of the season. They already did what they did to the Giants. They're facing Zach Wilson, and then they're facing the Cardinals next week, or week 3. It could be. I mean, they could have a really good defense. Yeah, it helps me out as well. But let's see them against the Eagles. But I still think they're a good defense. But yeah, I'm going Cowboys. We're both going Cowboys. Let's move on to the next game. All right, we got the Washington Commanders traveling to the Denver Broncos. Did you take the last one or did I?
I don't remember. I'm just going to go. Give me the Broncos. Even though they lost, I liked more from what I saw from their loss than what I liked from the Washington win. I did not like the way Washington won. I thought it was sloppy. Could just be week 1. But I think Russell Wilson actually made some good plays. Denver's defense is no joke, and I think it'll give Sam Howell a hard time. So give me Denver.
Yeah, I originally picked the Broncos. I'm going to stick with it. I think Sean Payton lights a fucking fire under this team's ass after that loss to the Raiders. And I'm just really, I don't even know what to say about Sam Howell. I have not seen anything to show me that he's a good quarterback. So, yeah, I'm taking the Broncos. All right. I think we're on the primetime game now.
Yes, we are. Sunday night.
Ooh, this one.
I think this is actually a good one. Division rivalry, but I think this originally, when I first looked at it before the season started, I was like, oh my God, Patriots. Mm-hmm. But after the way the Patriots played against the Eagles, I think this is going to be a good game. Sunday night, we have the Dolphins traveling to New England to play the Patriots. Who you got, Jake?
Yeah, I think the Dolphins aren't going to put up the kind of numbers they did against the Chargers. I think this is a really good defense. Could be. I think this is a top 10 defense. We will see if Mac Jones can keep up. He's going to have to. He's going to be forced to keep up unless they slow down the game, play really good defense, and make this a very low-scoring game. I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm going to take the Dolphins still. Everyone's healthy. And this offense is elite. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Dolphins here.
Yeah, I think this game's going to be a good one. I am going to take the Dolphins as well. I think that they just have too high-powered of an offense. I think the Patriots are going to be able to score, though, especially if Mac Jones can do what he did against Philadelphia's defense. I think Ramondre Stevenson can have himself a game rushing against this Dolphins team that allowed over 200 yards rushing on the ground to the Chargers. So give me the Dolphins, but I think this game will actually be closer than people think.
I agree. All right, Monday night, we're back to 2 games on Monday night. I don't know why they do this. We got to watch 2 games at a time.
They
So
should have
annoying.
done one of them like at least 2.5 hours before the next one. Like they should have done maybe like 3 p.m. and then the 5:15.
Yeah, very annoying, but oh well. First game at 4:15, we got the New Orleans Saints traveling to Carolina. I originally actually picked the Panthers. I'm switching that. I think the Saints actually get to showcase some stuff against the Panthers. Wasn't impressed by the Panthers. Man, they might run away with this division if they can play good. If Derek Carr doesn't have bad games, I think this team can be very good, or at least record-wise can be very good. So, yeah, I'm going Saints.
I'm going Saints as well. I think the New Orleans Saints defense is going to give Bryce Young a hard time. I think Bryce Young may be able to get some things going, but this offense of the Saints is good. I wasn't impressed with the defense overall for the Panthers, and I certainly wasn't necessarily impressed with the offense. So I think the Saints are just a better team. I'm going New Orleans.
All right. Last game of the season. Jesus Christ, I hope not. Last game of week 2. We have this one. Well, before the season started, this probably would have been better. It probably will still be a good game, but we have the Browns traveling to the Steelers. Who do you got, Dane?
I think this is going to be a much different performance by the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are at home. They were at home last week too, weren't they?
Yes.
Against the 49ers. Either way, this time it's against a division opponent, against the Cleveland Browns. I think Pittsburgh usually plays Cleveland pretty tough. This is one of the more heated rivalries in the NFL. We've seen helmets be thrown and used as battering rams against skulls. I don't know if we're going to
about that.
I don't know if we're going to see anything like that, but I think Kenny Pickett has a better performance against the Cleveland Browns. I think that the team as a whole will play harder because it's a division opponent. But even with that said, I liked what I saw from Cleveland. I think that they get it done. I'm going to pick Cleveland in a nail biter.
Yeah. Surprisingly, I picked the Steelers in my early predictions, but I think the Browns are legit. I do. And I think Deshaun Watson, what's the word? Works on what he did last week and plays even better. I was not impressed by the Steelers. Granted, I think they'll, clean some stuff up, but, they're going to be without Deontay Johnson now. I wasn't impressed with that run game. This is a good defense. And, they didn't look good against a good defense, the Steelers in this, in the 49ers, sorry. I don't know. There is a thing as sophomore slump, and Kenny Pickett is a sophomore, so it's historical. Second-year quarterbacks usually have bad years, but yeah, I'm gonna go Cleveland here.
All
You
right,
went Cleveland as well.
I went Cleveland as well, baby. And guys,
Wait,
short and easy.
Yeah, short and easy. We agreed on everyone except for the Packers, Falcons. Giants, Cardinals. I don't know what you're thinking there, and then that was really it. I thought there was 3 of them.
I thought there was 3
Falcons.
also. Anyway.
Giants, Cardinals. Shit.
That's it.
I guess that's it.
But guys, week 2 coming.
Oh, you picked the Texans, didn't you?
No.
Did you pick the Texans? No?
Mm-mm.
I guess there's only 2.
Yeah. Guys, week 2 coming quick. Thursday night, we'll be here in 2 days. By the time you guys hear this recording, I believe. No, maybe a day. This will be out, Wednesday? If you're even listening to this at this point, it's not even football, so what the hell are you doing? Follow us here, like, comment, subscribe, turn bell notifications on. Just check us out, support us, check out our Instagram. Jake, we are going to be getting in the groove of things a little bit. I'm going to be trying to help out as much as I can when it comes to posting reels, because I know Jake's going to be going into the academy pretty soon. So when that happens, I'll have to step up for the pod.
Hey, thank you for listening, and as always, peace.